I'm LG and this is TriRiot Speed Tips. Today, I'll summarize my 13 tips for a fast transition. If you haven't yet seen any of my short speed tip videos, be sure to check them out here. So today, right now, I'm going to describe for you my process of getting ready for and executing a fast transition. When I first come into the transition area and find my bike rack, the first thing I do is rack the bike by the tail of the saddle. Then I begin to lay out my equipment very neatly and very sparsely. I don't want a cluttered area. Now I should note here that I neither wear socks on the bike nor the run for shorter races, so I don't have to lay out any socks. Bike shoes always get clipped to the bike if the race rules allow it. Also, all gear that I want to carry on the bike with me gets attached to the bike. Once my area is set up the way I like it, I practice running through the transition area exactly the way I will do it in a race. I also use some type of landmark to identify my bike's location to help me from getting lost. I use several gels throughout the bike ride, so before the race starts, I put gels up my pant legs to have them handy when I need them. Getting into the wetsuit is a ritual that involves a lot of cooking spray or other lubricants, but the way I do it is to use a plastic shopping bag. It's much cleaner. On long races, I'll put a spare pair of goggles in my wetsuit just in case I lose the pair on my head. But to make sure that I don't lose the goggles in the first place, I do two things. Goggle straps under the cap and protect the goggles with each stroke. Near the end of the swim, I think of the things I have to do to get through transition quickly and get on the bike. One of those things is get out of my wetsuit, which I will do just before I exit the water. Because I practiced running through transition before the race, I know exactly where the bike is, so I run directly to it. I grab the bike and run to the mounting line. I'll find a safe empty spot and quickly mount the bike without stopping. Once I'm well situated on the bike, which is usually within the first 2 or 3 miles, I'll slip my feet into the shoes and put on gloves and glasses if I need them. About 1 or 2 miles before the end of the bike ride, I prepare for the dismount. This includes removing the gloves, removing the glasses, and slipping my feet out of the shoes. The dismount itself is swift and smooth and allows me to keep moving. As I run to my bike rack, I unbuckle the helmet so I can quickly get it off. At the bike rack, I quickly put on my shoes, grab the gear bag, and go. Once I'm beyond the timing mat of the transition area, I put on my number belt, hat, and anything else I have in the gear bag. So there you have it, my tips for a speedy transition. Remember to practice anything new long before you get to a race, otherwise you could waste time trying to figure out what you're doing, or even worse, you could get hurt or hurt someone else. If you like these speed tip videos, be sure to check out the TriRiot website, where you'll find links to the TriRiot web show right here on YouTube and a sign-up sheet for the TriRiot email newsletter. That way you'll always know when I post a new video. Please subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. I'm LG. This has been TriRiot Speed Tips. See you at the races.